What's going on, everybody? It's Donnie. Um, it's a win. A win is a win. An ugly win is a win. It doesn't matter. Finally, we break our losing streak. Finally, man. Shout out to Devin for being an MSG, seeing his first one, his first win, man. We just ended the watch along in the post game, so that was definitely awesome. Happy for him. Thank you guys that came up to the watch along. If you don't know, I do the watch alongs every night. You can watch the game with me. But I wanted to give some takeaways on the win tonight. Takeaway number one, the second unit is always key in this team. Once you let Obi run, once you let Quickly run with Derrick Rose, good things happen. You know, I was gonna do three takeaways. I'm gonna do a few takeaways. So that's my first one. You can really tell the difference, the energy with the second unit. Still, not everybody in the second unit this time, but it was Ob, it was D Rose, and it was Quick. They're just bringing something different that these starters are not bringing. That brings me to the issue of the starters. That the starters don't seem to match together well. It just Fournier just didn't play in the end. Kemba didn't play at the end. Randall did play at the end, but he was more in a deferring role. He wasn't shooting. People began to boo the performance before we really started that fourth quarter or later on in the fourth. You know what I'm saying? But it was time for us to just close out a game and win. You know what I'm saying? And if Randall is not going to be the guy scoring, at least set the screens, get the rebounds. He was doing that. I appreciate him for doing that, at least, because it allowed us to keep the lead. And one of the biggest reasons, which is another takeaway, that we kept the lead is because we actually played some great defense. We played good defense. It was excellent. That was the best defense I've seen us play, I think, this year to close out a game and win. Everybody was locked in it. You seen RJ hit that three late, and he ran right back and got on his defensive stance. That's the type of defensive energy you need. We score, but we also give up buckets on the other end way too easy. I think being locked in on defense will help us a lot in these close games, and help us actually maybe build a run. You know what I'm saying? Another takeaway: Evan Fournier is looking worse and worse by the game that I see him play. I don't know what his future role is on the team, but it's clear that he should not be starting. Tom Thibodeau, he should take him out. He should take him out and replace him with somebody else. Replace him with Burks, who had a good game. At this point, I feel like you got to play the guys who are making an impact. You know, RJ didn't have the best of games, but he hit his shots when it mattered. It's so so. It's so so. I'm not overly ecstatic about tonight, but I'm giving you the benefits and the plus points tonight because we need to talk about some good things. I'm not coming on here every night just talking about we need to change this and that and this and that. It doesn't help. We won today, so I want to do some positives. Another positive is that I think that for this team, having options, but it will come when we start to trust each other more. I think there's an element of divide going. I don't know if you noticed in the end, but a lot of people weren't. I felt like the players weren't happy with the contribution Randall made, so they really weren't passing to him. I don't know if I just brought it up, if I'm repeating myself, but it was a very key thing. I think players have gone tired of Randall just trying to shoot it up randomly and hoping for the best. We closed this one out. This is the first one we really closed out. And guys are aware. Certain guys are not hitting their shots. You got to defer. It has at this point. You got to defer if you want to win because you'll go down losing again and again and again and again, and we don't want that either. So we got the win tonight. Let's be happy about that. I think we got the Magic next. Same formula. Get a little bit of point guard with Kemba going. Get Kemba going early, maybe. You know, try to have Randall be in the flow. He doesn't necessarily have to be the first guy scoring. But a guy that does need to be scoring is RJ Barrett because it will help his confidence. Once they start falling for RJ, he tends to do better. But he's in his head sometimes. You don't know. It took him a long time to get out of that slump already. So it needs to be consistent. Let RJ have a little bit of a chance more to get confident, and then Randall goes. You know what I'm saying? And then finally insert that second unit in more spurts where you have a Quickly energy, you have Obi's energy, and you take it from there. Now with Mitch Robinson is out, that's the only problem. We don't know when Mitch Robinson comes back. Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do with Gibson. He can't play the whole game. Um, Noel is still hurt, so we're light on center. We need a good center, by the way, to protect that paint if we're really gonna play defense. But overall, not the best game, not the worst game. We closed out. This is the best I've seen us close out. So I'll take that for now. It's your boy Don. See y'all Wednesday. Always thanks for the support. Like, comment, subscribe, enjoy these videos, man. Support Don. Peace. I'm out.